Hello, everybody, and that was Aerosmith with I Don't Wanna Miss a Thing, 8-bit version. Please do not contact my stream. Um, we are here with RetroPals to continue the Ninja Gaiden stuff. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm here too.
He
Well,
is.
it's RetroPals, so there has to be at least two of you.
Yep, I am
Yeah.
Danny, and this is Alex.
I'm
if y'all
Alex.
are unfamiliar.
Yeah.
So last week, we played the regular Ninja Gaiden, and this week we're playing Ninja Gaiden Black, which is the re-release, also for the Xbox, of Ninja Gaiden, and it has a bunch of changes. What we're gonna do this stream is we're gonna play the opening again, and just kind of see how it flows a bit differently, and then after that I'm gonna load up a save file from the spot where we left off last time, so you can actually see like new stuff and not the same 2 hours over and over.
Cool.
Cool.
Hopefully, I will be dying less this time. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the hope. I've heard Black is much better balanced. We shall see, I guess.
For reference, the section we played, so the 2 hours from the last stream, I managed to do that in 1 hour off camera on this version, so it's
Oh, good.
better.
Or you've gotten better at the game. Maybe both.
That's impossible. I'm not good at games. Nobody who streams has good games or good game skills. Anyway, so first off, the main menu is completely new and doesn't have that old rock feel, and we have two new difficulties: normal, hard, and I believe you can unlock a Ninja Master or something like that afterwards. So I'm just gonna go in normal because fuck this game, and nobody wants to see the game over screen over and over. Oh yeah, we can also pick new costumes. So the only two costumes I have are default, and whatever this is, I think this is like some kind of infernal fiend costume. But which one do you two want? I'm okay with anything.
Well, I do like the fire costume because I like the idea of a ninja being on fire. But,
Yeah, be the fiend.
okay, are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we support.
So I think we'll only see this costume in the cutscene because at the start it gives you the vanilla Ninja Gaiden costume.
Dragon blade.
Aw. Well, still, it's something.
Yeah, he does look like Mortal Kombat Ryu, yeah.
Black dragon.
Also, we have subtitles now.
It brought plague.
Oh, that's an
Oh,
improvement.
hey, thanks.
Wow, an actual great improvement.
Yeah.
Sealed.
I gotta have subtitles.
God, just gonna say, these subtitles are nice and big.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Capacity for evil. Made possible.
Subtitles were good up until the Xbox 360 era, then they got too tiny to read.
Agreed, agreed.
The serious subtitles were like, oh, like too big subtitles are too cartoony. We need like tiny stylized ones so people take it seriously.
Hatred and evil of mankind.
I played the original Dead Rising on a CRT.
Oh no.
All the letters looked like they were rainbow colored, and you could barely see what they were.
Oh god.
However, not even those of the dragon lineage.
I'm gonna be switching to easy mode. I think we'll do that for Sigma because there's Ninja Dog difficulty in Sigma. I don't know if it's in this one.
The dragon sword.
Like the follow,
Protected
Actually,
by the dragon lineage.
the follow
since
thing isn't a
ancient
thing.
times.
So, yeah, Sigma has the if you die too much.
Ancient warriors to slay the black dragon.
Ayane comes over and tells you, okay, we can make the game easier, but if we do, you're gonna wear a dog costume and I'm gonna make fun of you.
Ninja clan. The modern descendants.
I'm sorry, but if I was bad at a game, as I am, and you made me wear like a fursuit, I'd be like, oh no, what a terrible punishment. The game's easier now and I get to look really cool.
Okay,
Sucker, this is what I wanted.
Okay, Ninja Dog mode is available. Ninja Dog mode is available here. Okay, if I die enough, we will do it, and if not, we will intentionally do it in Sigma.
Alright, time to get your revenge on that nunchucks guy.
Oh, that guy sucked.
Oh, we do get the fancy costume. Nice.
Cool. That is such an Xbox 360 costume. I'm sorry.
Well, this is a couple years before Xbox 360.
I know. It's like
They were ahead of the
it just-
curve.
It just has that feel to it, you know. It has a real. Oh Real 360 feel.
So we have this new corpse at the start, and if we interact with it, it says, this ninja had gaping holes in his defenses. He would never would have been able to survive in this world anyway. So I think this is a subtle way for all the people complaining about the previous game. Telling them just get good.
That is...
And it gives you a bonus elixir.
Yeah.
Sorry. This guy just sucked. I'm sorry, everybody, but this guy who died, he just sucked. He just... Don't feel bad about it. This guy would have never made it.
Does it right at the beginning, too. Just to be like, yep, this is what you gotta prepare for.
Oh, now we have a voiceover for this. I don't know if it's coming through that much through stream.
I can hear it.
He's wearing a ninja faceplate. Yeah, that's what he looks like he's doing. They're interchangeable. You can buy new ones at Best Buy.
Of course he's still shopping at Best Buy.
The worst part is I've never seen this costume. There's a similar costume to this one in Dead or Alive, but it doesn't have the faceplate.
Learn to be aware of your surroundings.
Oh yeah, and then just use the right thumbstick.
Lies with the right thumbstick. Acute powers of observation.
Right thumbstick's a pretty good ability to have.
Right. Actually, no, wait. I think it's not like a faceplate. I thought it was like a single like eye in the center, but no, that's like a crown or something on top. His eyes are still like actually behind it. This looks very.
Oh yeah, I
weird.
can kind of see his eyes.
Yeah, I
Maybe it's
thought.
more like a Halloween costume.
Yeah, I thought it was more like Gray Fox style, but no. One cool thing is, in the previous one, at least from what I could see, is if you pressed the right thumbstick, it would do this. But when you click the right thumbstick, you see this little flash, and it toggles between whether the stick is moving the camera or moving the view. So you don't actually have the camera murdering you all the time.
Oh,
That's an upgrade.
these guys can murder you instead.
Yeah, they can. Oh god. I don't think I've actually done that in the previous stream where I just cut off people's
Do
heads.
not underestimate the agility that your training has given you.
More decapitations, good.
Mhm.
Yep.
Solid improvements all around so far. And a lot more healing items.
That's nice.
One of your most useful techniques.
Yeah, so this is just the
flying.
backlog. We're gonna skip a bit of these since the context is the same. It's just no, it has a nice voiceover.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually played this one. It was just the original one that I had some experience with. And it was just this first level that I beat. And like I said last time we were streaming, yeah, I pretty much quit after that. Because it was not going to get easier.
Well, I still think the blimp is a bit easier, but yeah, the game does get ridiculous. At least Sigma does get ridiculous. I'm assuming this one is even more ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot about the fucking Neo Hindenburg that we took down. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that was
took down.
cool.
That was great.
It's fine, they're an evil empire, they deserve it.
Yeah. makes
Can you
sense.
unlock new skins for the blimp?
Yes! I want a cyber blimp.
Oh man.
Ninja blimp. It's just got a mask.
Just a game that's all about blimps and nothing else, and ninjas.
When do we get to the blimp?
Blimp, blimp, blimp.
Ah, this part's cool too, I guess.
Yeah. I guess it's cool when the ninjas get decapitated.
But what if we decapitated
There
a
we go.
blimp?
Exactly, or what if they were getting decapitated in a blimp?
Dominic White says that defense in this game is way more important than it was in Devil May Cry. And yeah, last time I was wondering if Devil May Cry and this were released around the same time, and no, this came out a few years afterwards. So I guess you can think of this as kind of a response to the Devil May Cry series as it was at that point.
Yeah, this definitely seems less combo-oriented, even though it has a combo counter, and more like defense-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know like how higher difficulties scale on this game, because I remember watching a YouTube video of somebody going through Ninja Master difficulty, and they basically had to loop the same combo and said it was impossible otherwise.
That doesn't sound too fun.
Yeah. So I still have the same puzzle here, which is give this guy a or give this guy teeth, and then we get the key. some nice stuff here. But yeah, blocking in this game is very powerful, which is why most enemies later on grab you if you're blocking.
Yeah, also apparently there's more enemy variety in this version, or at least in the next few levels.
Yeah, I think they put in some higher difficulty enemies earlier in. If no Sigma does that as well. Because I think New Game Plus, or like just harder difficulties in general, introduce new enemies, and I think they may have moved them here to regular difficulties.
So a pretty thorough rebalancing. I think I remember this game was released at full retail price too. It wasn't like a budget release or anything. It was just more like, if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden before, this is where you start.
Yeah, I guess these days it would just be like a DLC or something that just rebalances everything.
It'd be like a $20 DLC, yeah.
So let's go just upgrade our health real quick.
That's a lot of gods.
Yeah. Ninjas are very big believers of gods. I hope at least.
I was gonna say they're very religious people.
Yeah. I mean, just look at these guys and why they do look like some priests.
Festivore, I agree, there should be more breeds of ninja dogs.
Oh my god,
Including Ninja
yes.
Pomeranians.
Oh, that would be nice.
I so agree with that, Danny. Okay, Danny, what dog should be a ninja more than any other dog? And if you don't answer Airbud, I don't know what to tell you.
Airbud should be a ninja.
Okay, good. Well, should the Airbuddies, the Airbud's children who also play sports, should they be ninjas too?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next Airbud sequel could be they go to ninja camp and they all become ninjas.
Air ninjas! It would be ninja buddies, because we've had treasure buddies, we've had space buddies.
Yeah, ninja buddies. There you go.
Ninja buddies.
The next hit film.
I imagine Airbud would be one of those like American-style ninjas, like 80s action movies where you have like, oh,
Yes!
this is an American that like learned to be a ninja and now he's an action movie hero.
Yes, Airbud should have to have learned like ninjutsu from like another ninja dog.
Airbud crossed over with Samurai Cop.
Oh man.
No! No!
Though thinking about it, if you put the dogs in games, you'd have to kill them, and I don't want that. So
Yeah,
there should be a new mechanic where, for the dogs, you have to feed them dog biscuits, and then they leave you alone.
Okay, I agree with this. Okay.
The ninjas you can still decapitate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the dogs can decapitate other ninja.
Or maybe there
human
should be
ninjas.
ninja biscuits that you give to the ninjas.
Exactly. Or
We're getting too far away from the original game design here.
Yeah. But call us if you're a game dev and you want some good dog ninja ideas. We are full of them.
I mean, I don't know. I'm now tempted to just like scrap the entire Persona system and do Ninja Dogs instead. Just
That
rebrand.
works.
Simply by jumping to
Who doesn't want to be a ninja dog?
There was I do not remember the dog movie in which it had a ninja dog with John Boyd, but there was a dog movie where a dog did karate with Chuck Norris called Karate Dog.
Karate Dog, yep.
Was there? No, okay, I'm looking
Is
this
that the
up.
same one where it was voiced by Norm Macdonald? That may have been a different one.
No, that was. Hold on, I'm looking this up because I remember Karate Dog. I remember that dog being just voiced by someone preposterous.
Wait, Karate Dog could talk?
Yes, the Karate Dog could talk, and we saw that. We've seen, Danny and I have seen a lot of terrible dog movies because we've lost control of our lives, and
That's why Ninja Dog is such a crushing disappointment, because you think it's a real dog, and it's just like, oh, it's a mode.
All right, so it was in Karate Dog, which I thought had Chuck Norris. Okay, whoever mentioned it, Karate Dog was the one with John Boyd, and who voiced Karate Dog? That's right. Your friend and mine, Chevy Chase. But who taught Karate Dog? That's right, Pat Morita.
Wow.
This movie came out in 2000 and...
I barely remember that.
All I remember about it was there was another Ninja Dog... No, am I thinking of the Spy Monkey movies?
I think so.
Okay, because there were two movies about monkeys who were also secret spies that came out around the same time as well. I am sorry, this is what I'm bringing to the stream.
No, it's fine. I think dogs are a very important subject, especially if they're ninjas. I think that merits discussion.
I agree.
Have you seen that Bad Dog movie? God, I can't remember the name, but it's like a dog that is a hacker, and then he gets a voice module.
Yes, we have seen that.
Which
Yeah.
one was that?
Okay. The dog had the voice module, and of course some of the voices were racist, but like it was the dog who was a computer programmer, and his parents, the child's parents, of course, were getting divorced, and the child was a computer hacker, and I barely remember it because it was pretty bad, and we kind of zoned out of it, but he had like a bow tie that can make him talk, and we saw this. I think we saw it. I know I saw this.
Oh, we probably did.
Yeah, it was like Pause or something. PAW.
Oh yeah, it was Pause. It was Pause, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen that like 2 or 3 years ago. No, actually, last year. No, I saw it last year because I watched it as a kid and was like, wait, I remember seeing this on TV, and then I actually watched it and it was just, oh no, why do I remember terrible movies?
Okay, Blab asks, is there a dog movie take on the like Bad Santa, Bad Teacher, Bad Grandpa series called Bad Dog? No, but I kind of think Bingo fits in that mode.
That's a genre that's ripe for exploration, I think.
Just a real shitty dog who just fucks it up, and everyone's like, I hate you, and the dog's like, eh.
That could be the name of the movie, Shitty Dog.
Shitty Dog, yes!
I forgot to get this.
Shitty Ninja Dog.
Festivore says it's Marmaduke, but I've seen the Marmaduke movie, and I know you won't believe me, but the Marmaduke movie has the same beats and goofs and setup and dialogue as a teen comedy. I am not joking. Marmaduke scripts itself like a teen high school comedy because there is a dog high school situation complete with dog bullies and everything.
Dog bullies. Oh god, what breed are the dog bullies?
Well, they bully Marmaduke for being new to town and not being as good of a surfer. It's really... Marmaduke is not a good movie.
I don't remember what breed they were. I think it was just like a gang of mutts.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
like, oh, you're a crappy dog, unlike
Mhm.
us, the cool dogs.
It was like, I don't know, it was... That's not the... God, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 also had a situation with dog bullies who were like... But those dog bullies were classist. They didn't like the poor dogs. They were like, hey, why are these poor dogs in our neighborhood? Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 is a weird film about both racism and classism that's actually not terrible. It's weird. If you want a dog movie that's like to show your children that won't be like really messed up, I guess Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 is okay.
Yeah.
It's about gentrification too, because it's about the east side of LA getting gentrified and the dogs all have to fight the evil bankers.
That's our official recommendation. Anyway, you haven't died yet, have you?
Yeah, you've been really good. Maybe I should just maybe it's the dog. Maybe hearing about dog movies like improves gamer gameplay.
Yeah,
Dogs inspire you.
I think we're onto something. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go to AGDQ and I need to tell everybody about Marmaduke, and it's just gonna go great. I've heard, just got an email. I am officially banned from all AGDQs, SGDQs, and all speedruns.
They're doing it preemptively, yeah. Probably a good idea.
No dog movie policy.
So is there like an elaborate dog genre for video games as well?
No.
That's the thing, there isn't. There are a few games where you can play as dogs, but not really, it never really took off.
See, you have made it this far.
Yeah, we're already here at this guy.
Either this version is much better, or I'm actually like learning how to block. Or both.
I think it's both, yeah. I think they changed it just enough to make the experience a little bit smoother. At least you're not dying like all the time.
Smebs, I do not know about any current movies in which a dog plays esports, but you're 100% right that the time is now for a movie about animals who do esports. I have a proposition, and it should be about orcas who do esports, personally. All I'm saying is, what if whales could game?
Free Willy 3 esports.
Yes! Willie's in the wild, but he's bored. And they're like, what can I do now? And they join an esports league. I'm just saying. He could be fed in like, I don't know. They don't eat crow, they eat fish, so. I don't know, just grab some tilapia from like
shit.
the supermarket.
Oh, he grabbed that.
Oh no!
He called out my power attack.
He was ready for that.
It's like when I do supers in fighting games, I just get like punished for being done.
But it looks so cool.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. Just block.
Yeah, he just blocked. Just like, big deal.
Big deal. I can charge up my nunchucks as well. Oh, my spine.
No!
Fine,
That's good.
I have some healing. Oh, come on, are we done training yet? Ow, I guess not. Oh god. Calm down. There we go.
Alright, our training's done. Time to go to the hospital. We're both bleeding profusely.
Ow.
No, it's fine, it's fake blood. It's okay. All those decapitated ninjas were just like fake heads. Their real heads were like underneath.
Sword. So your father is still in the sacred wilderness.
Yes. He has entrusted me with the sword while he continues his training. He never seems satisfied with it.
Simon, he's trying to help you train, and he does want to kill you. Because, yeah, if your life bar runs out during that last fight, you do die. And he's just like, oh, I guess I'll never get to tell that ninja what I wanted to tell him.
The Dark Dragon.
What did you want to tell him?
Something about the Dark Dragon.
Okay.
It remains in the village under the protection of my father's clan.
Like, what is this costume for you? Like, are you just getting ready for Halloween?
Like, I forgot who said it in chat, and I'm sorry, I think it was Lord Tyrion. He really does look like a Mortal Kombat character, like from the modern Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, yeah, it's all angular and yet also muscular. It really shows off his musculature like a Mortal Kombat character.
Those buff Mortal Kombat boys.
Master Murai, the Hayabusa village. Master Ryu.
If you aren't prepared to die at all times, you aren't truly on the path of the ninja. I mean, I think you can say that for any path. Like I'm a game dev. I don't think you can be a game dev unless you're truly prepared to die at all times.
That is true. That is, yes.
I'm a streamer. I'm prepared to die at all times.
Exactly. Head ninja. Holy shit! I didn't even know this was a
Ooh,
rank.
Wow. You did really good that round. That was really good.
I didn't even know that rank existed. I thought it was just like Raider or Bad Ninja. Okay, cool. Well, now we have to do the walk back. I gotta play this until the end of the start of the settling level, and then we will move on to the city.
Okay.
Because
We'll finally find out what happens after the blimp.
I kind of wish it was just an even bigger blimp. Oops. Almost not.
Yeah. Each level is just a succession of bigger blimps.
The blimp ninja economy.
Final level, you turn into a blimp.
I mean, it's a good idea for a roguelike, just blimps everywhere.
Oh no, I actually want to play this roguelike. That sounds really cool.
Everyone's a blimp.
And I guess, like, then the ninja has to do a lot of puns, like, he slices a blimp enemy and just goes, you're just full of hot air.
See, it writes itself. Someone should get on this.
See, my strategy is I just keep throwing out these game ideas until somebody steals them, and then I can get to play those games.
You can make anything into a game, like when what Simon said in the chat just now. Disembodied head being a samurai. Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be a premise, but that's totally the NES game, Zombie Nation.
Yeah, I was like, that's Zombie Nation!
You just control a head who spits fire at everything.
Will there be a blimp dog? I would assume yes, but also I'm very worried about the connotations of blimp dogs in today's internet culture.
Blimp dog.
Oh no.
Blimp dog would have some very interesting fan art.
Yeah.
Thanks for making me angry, Snort.
Decap Attack, yeah, that's also a disembodied head game. Yeah, you totally make games out of disembodied heads. Just be creative.
What's the name of that one very bad Konami game where you can become a disembodied head? Nope.
Never Dead.
Never Dead, right.
Yes!
I played Never Dead. Oh, that could have been so cool, and yet it was bad. I think the concept was like you could never die, but you were always on these escort missions with people who could die, and if they die, it's game over.
And you're just like ahead. I remember that now.
It's just the same thing. It's you got to protect something else from dying. Man, just an action game where you couldn't die would be a pretty interesting mechanic, I think. You'd have to find something else to provide the challenge.
I think you could do a bunch of stuff with it.
No escort missions. Don't do escort missions.
Are you sure?
No, those don't work. Konami tried.
I think like everybody keeps like people almost abandoned escort quests, and then Resident Evil 4 came out, and they were like, "Oh look, their escort quest works. Why can't ours?" And then everything went to crap.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashley in Resident Evil 4, she would duck. She would get out of the way. She'd go hide. That's what people hate most about escort missions, I think. Just CPU-controlled characters who act completely stupidly and get killed without any input from you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my favorite thing about Ashley was you would just like put her in a bin and that's it. Nobody could kill her.
Yeah, she would stay there too. That's the best part. She wouldn't just pop up right in front of you while you're trying to shoot something.
Chat's talking about Sweary's The Missing, and apparently they're saying it's like Never Dead, but 2D and lesbians, so...
That sounds like a good combination.
That actually sounds pretty interesting.
I'm all for Never Done Lesbians. I think that would be cool.
Ah, who isn't?
I know Sweary's all upset today because the publisher screwed up the release or something.
Oh no.
And he's just like, I am very sad. Thanks, Obama. Because he's hilarious.
Sweater's great.
bless him.
Yeah.
I had the fortune of meeting him at a con, and then I met him 2 years later, and he still somehow remembered me, which was like really sweet,
Aww.
considering how
Aw,
many
that's
people
cool.
probably him.
I went to his booth when they were showing off D4 at one of the E3s, and he wasn't there. I went back like 4 or 5 times over E3 hoping to meet him, and he just wasn't ever there.
Yeah, Danny is a huge Sweary fan.
I don't know what I would have said. I'd just been like, I like Deadly Premonition. It's real good.
He would have been like, you like game.
Yeah, me like game.
Let's go back up. This quickly explained how to run on water, and I skipped it thinking I remembered it, but I don't actually remember it.
Run towards the water.
Ah, jump up. Okay. So running is a bit weird because you have to touch the water first, and then you have to start pressing. Yeah, there we go.
Hmm.
Rather than just being, just run over the water. There we go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this dev thing was always Shinji Mikami, and of course when I met him I got super nervous. Like the worst fanboy.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of people I met who I was just like, duh, I like your game.
Same.
It's really good when I started like working at bigger companies, and then you talk to people. It's like, oh, what did you work on? And they're like, oh, I just worked on like small games. You probably never heard of it. Like I worked on something called Nightmare Creatures for the PlayStation. I'm like, holy shit, you worked on Nightmare Creatures?
That would have been my response too. I'd be like, wow, what was that like?
Yeah, and then he was like, oh yeah, like we also worked on a prototype that later became a different game. You probably never heard of it. And he described the prototype and was like, wait, you're describing the bouncer, aren't you? And he's like, wow, how do you know?
Prototype with a bouncer, wow.
Oh god.
The Bouncer, now there's a game we have to stream someday.
Oh, God.
Everyone's first PS2 game.
So I gotta ask. Obviously, I hear the bouncer. I think it's about a bouncer to club. What kind of club is this? Is it like a JRPG, like nightclub, or?
I don't even know the story. All I know is that it's just called The Bouncer.
It's like pretty JRPG boys, but I guess they punch.
That's basically what I know about the game. Also, it's like 2 hours long and people are mad.
I want to know more about this nightclub that he works at, if he works at a nightclub. I assume he works at a nightclub, because that's what the cover kind of gives you, like, You know, like it's a gritty bar type thing.
You're like a Final Fantasy nightclub.
Yeah, I want to know about this club. I want to know more about where the bouncer works. What's his life? What's that like? What's the pay like?
I like to think it's like a JRPG, but everybody's a Zell from Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he's the closest thing I can imagine to a bouncer in a JRPG.
Everyone's people are saying it's more like Kingdom Hearts than Final Fantasy regarding the bar, which is good because it means that Donald and all my favorite Disney characters are going to be there getting shit faced.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Disney would never allow that.
No, that's not fair though, because Mickey used to get shit faced back in the 30s.
Yeah, when he was cool.
Well, he was also very racist back then, so I don't know.
Sorry,
That's also
it's
true.
not wrong. You're not. You're not wrong.
That was cool.
Okay, so one of the new things we get here is we get a new weapon. It's a stick.
Ooh, a stick.
It's not particularly good, but it's there, so we're gonna use it for a bit.
It's a staff or a fancy stick.
We also get a fancy cutscene now.
A dark samurai clad in
Sorry, all I can think of now when I see Ayane is the intro to Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, which you linked us a while back,
do not attempt
with Dream On by Aerosmith playing in the background.
The worst part about that entire intro is that it's even more inappropriate when you like play the game and learn her backstory, because she has like a very like edgy and tragic backstory of, you know, being an illegitimate child and whatnot, and then it's like you're just listening to Aerosmith while that intro happens.
Yes.
Also, I like how she's, oh, you can't beat the Dark Samurai, be careful, and then when you talk to her, she's like, oh, please hurry.
You can't do it, but hurry up.
Yeah, so here instead of like having the bow in front of the door before you open it, it's given to you by her through a cutscene. The corpse of a fallen ninja. Yeah, this is the same dialogue.
I know his last thoughts. I slipped. Thank you.
That's probably what happened, yeah.
Mhm.
Apparently the staff is good against large groups of enemies, so I guess it has a purpose.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of healing potions since we won't continue this save anyway, and I guess we don't want to die. Speaking of not dying, I will probably use one of these potions now. Yeah, I don't know, like, in every Ninja Gaiden game, I'd get a new weapon, I try it out, I wouldn't like it, and then I just keep using the regular sword.
That sounds like me with a lot of games. Once I'm used to something, it's hard to change to something else. Like, I know it works.
Like in 2, they give you stuff like claws, 2 swords, and whatnot. And then it's like, oh, but the sword is just better.
Yeah, go with the sword. You know the sword works. Ninjas hate it.
It is true, ninjas really don't like swords.
Ninjas hate this. Once secret trick to get them off your ass.
I agree, Smebs. There should be a Revolution X crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu, music is the weapon. Now go throw CDs at a bunch of people.
Oh man, I'd be all over that. That sounds like a very 90s thing though. Like
Yeah.
like if I played Zool, I'd expect to throw CD shurikens.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think there's a market for stupid games now. I think people are more, they'd be more readily able to appreciate them. Like, games can be realistic, we've proven that, but you can also make them over-the-top stupid.
I want to play a stupid game.
I play nothing but stupid games.
That is true.
Okay, Ryu's admiring his dead comrade. Just gonna take these arrows and continue fighting.
That's how I'd want it.
Shit.
Alright, we're making up new games in chat. Festivore says, New Ninja Gaiden, it's like Onimusha, except the celebrity character is Aerosmith, which I assume it means all of them, all the members.
I like this.
They're just alternate characters you pick through the story. Like they're there to save you from different situations.
You got 70s Steven Tyler, 90s Steven Tyler. He has to fight himself at the end.
I'm sorry. That's so good. Can we do any tie-ins with Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney Hollywood Studios?
We'll make it happen.
Okay.
Aerosmith has never said no to a single dollar. That's why they have so many video games.
I don't know. Aerosmith seems like a group of people where if you told them you were going to put them in a game with ninjas, they'd be like really excited. They think it would be pretty. They just seem like people who would still say the word epic. So me.
Yeah. I remember these horses.
Oh, these guys suck.
They're pretty bad. Ow. I was kind of trying to hit the guy with the sword, not the horse, but okay. I guess the horse deserved it.
You find a city full of ghost fish in Ninja Gaiden 2?
What?
Yes.
Whoa. This series went places.
It is an extremely annoying level. Because
Sounds like it.
It's flying ghost fish.
Oh no.
Oh, they're in this game too, and then it's just 2 that has the whole city full of them. I'd imagine that'd be great to experience as a player, like this thing you hate, now you just have an entire level that's full of nothing but that.
I just want to know how the fish established their own city.
Play the game and find out.
Is this like a fish police situation?
Oh
Could
man, I
be.
love Fish Police.
Do you really?
I
Have
mean,
you seen this show?
I have seen it as a kid, so that means if I watch it now, I'll probably hate it.
Oh my god, I try to bless you. You know what? I did try to rewatch Fish Police recently, and I did not have a good time. I was like, oh man.
That's a shame.
Yeah, within the first, some of those voice actors are giving those fish some accents, and I'm just like, oh honey.
The worst part is that probably isn't the reason it got cancelled.
No,
There were like 6 episodes only, I think.
yeah, it was in that weird vein of Capital Critters where it's like social commentary, but like written really, really, really early 90s clumsy style. I think Dinosaurs did that whole thing best, where they were like, here's some commentary about modern society, but Dinosaurs did it in a way that I enjoyed. Well, now I'm just talking about dinosaur puppets, so I should think more about the ninjas here.
I mean, did dinosaurs have ninjas?
Was there an episode about ninjas?
I don't know.
Could have been.
It seems like an 80s, 90s thing to do.
It was the right time, yeah.
Are there any Jim Henson related ninja puppets? Okay, I'm looking up Jim Henson Ninja because I want to curse myself.
Yeah, you'll find out for sure.
Ugh. Muppet Ninja.
I'm really into this avatar thing now that they made my bear look like Laparca. Perfect. I think my favorite was when somebody made Hunter Thompson with a bear, because apparently I have the right costume pieces to make that happen.
I'm glad that that's possible.
There is a Ninja Muppet, but he is exclusive to the current running Muppets comic book. He tap dances. He makes a single solitary appearance. His name is Ninja Roberts. Ninja Rogers, I should say.
Can you make new Muppets if they're not, like, actual felt puppets? It sounds like cheating.
Well, is the Muppet Verse only real-life Muppets, or does the comic count?
That is now we're talking about the extended Muppet verse, and
This is more of a philosophical question now. If a Muppet only exists in comics, does it really only exist? Does it not exist in the real world?
How can Muppets be real if our eyes aren't real?
That is true.
I'm just gonna do this. Come over here. Ow.
All right, we have some Muppet essentialists in chat. They gotta be real.
Well, I kind of agree with that. I agree that these... Because I'm looking at this ninja Muppet, and he doesn't look much like a Muppet. He looks just like a drawing of a ninja. And, I don't know, Muppets are very distinct visually.
Is the Kerminator a real thing?
Wait, what?
That sounds like a real thing.
Okay, hold on.
The Kerminator. Kermit Terminator.
I'm looking this up.
So thank you for a host rejects. I hate this. I hate this boss so much. It's so dumb.
All I'm seeing here is that there are a lot of streamers named Kerminator.
It's a pretty good name.
It is a good name.
It sounds like one of those names where you think you're original, and then when you see it's unavailable, like the first 5 tries, then you realize, oh no, there's actually more than one.
You gotta be Kerminator 16 or something.
Okay, we even got that guy on the first try. In progress.
Oh yeah, Llama. The Henson Company did the heads for the Ninja Turtles movie.
Mm-hmm.
So they were involved with ninjas to some extent.
Wait, are Ninja Turtles then canonically Muppets, though?
I would say no. Because they don't I think to be a Muppet, you must primarily spend your time as a Muppet. And the Ninja Turtles have been in so many different forms, animated, comic book, Muppet form. It's hard to say.
You need a minimum 1,000 hours to be considered a ninja. It's like getting your flight certificate. Giving us a lot to think about today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of like, maybe we should just like leave this game on hold and just keep talking.
Yeah, let's you know.
What is the
let's do
nature
it.
of being a Muppet? What does it mean to be Muppet?
Like, I mean, okay, so when you're making a Muppet, there's obviously a planning phase where you sketch out the blueprint and like you examine what it takes to make the Muppet. But does it only become a Muppet once it's actually assembled?
So are you saying our prototype Muppets were never created? Do they count as Muppets?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think they do. Like
Well-
that Ninja Muppet in the comics, they gave no consideration as to what it would be like if it had a hand in it controlling it. Like, there was no consideration of the mechanics, the Muppet mechanics.
Okay, but hear me out. Does this mean that games that get... Does this mean that games that, like, get sketched out or whatever and never released, are they still considered games?
Let's stick to Muppets.
Okay, let's stick
That's
to
the
Muppets. We're not
Muppets.
talking about whether or
You're
not
trying to-
prototype...
You're trying to
exist.
blow my mind right now.
Well, Proto Muppets is still pretty mind-blowing.
That's true.
Kermit
The
on Tep's
unassembled
Muppet
Muppets.
No,
Are animatronics...
I was
Muppets
about to ask the
Muppets?
same thing, god damn it! I was literally about to ask what about animatronics.
I think they are.
Oh,
Because
God.
Muppet Vision 3D has animatronics, and that was worked on directly by Jim Henson, so...
They're
So-
technically a subspecies.
So
Yes, they are. They are.
So wait, what about then Five Nights at Freddy's? Are those, because they're animatronics, are those like related to Muppets? Or not because they only exist in video games?
They're not related to any of the Jim Henson properties, so I'm saying no.
But it's
So I think they're mechanical.
They've never existed in soft puppet form, unlike the Muppets.
Okay.
Unless they have, because I don't know my Five Nights mythos. I know nothing about it.
That's
other
true.
than-
That very well could be. They could have started off as Muppets and then became animatronics. I'll do my research.
The samurai.
Welcome to the Muppet Pals.
Lord of the greater fiends of the
Now you're reminding me of Puppet Pals from
Vigor and
Dexter and
Yeah.
Oh, those
the
are
Justice
good.
Friends, yeah. We've gone too deep on this.
you're
Vlad
back.
is blowing my mind.
You're back to your original costume now, I guess, because it's a cutscene.
Yeah, I can't believe I don't wear it in my cutscene.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done that opening. game is much smoother and well balanced, and we have some fancy FMVs
The
and
holy
definitely more
vigor
health items.
a strange
So,
Yeah.
dictatorship
I'd say,
of
like-
secrecy. Its
Like, just
expansion
based on
of
that,
foreign
it's just much
policy
better to play
is
Black instead of
very
regular Ninja
worrisome to
Gaiden.
the country.
It doesn't seem like you're missing anything by skipping the original release. It really does just feel like a smoothed over, just the same experience, but upgraded.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do the blimp cutscene just because we all missed the blimp, and then we're gonna go load up the save.
Good. We finally got to the blimp.
Blimp, blimp, blimp!
We've received reports of a hostile malefactor crossing the Vigor border. A search will be conducted immediately. Maintain current course and velocity. I repeat, maintain current course and velocity. We've received reports of a
This is a really great level. You just go around killing everyone in the blimp, and then you finish it off by killing the blimp itself.
Yeah.
I'm
This
almost,
entire level, all you want to do is see that blimp go down in flames, and then when you finally do, it's so satisfying.
I'm almost sad that the final boss isn't the blimp itself.
It really
Yeah.
should be.
Like, you just, like, attack the blimp like it's something like old Shinobi games, just, like, you know, just throw out a thing with lasers and weak points, and that's it.
Or like you're crawling all over it, like in Shadow of the Colossus, stabbing
Oh.
its weak points.
Oh, man. Shadow of the Colossus on airships would be the wildest thing.
Yes!
I would be all over that. Okay.
Oh my god. Yes!
I'm gonna do this in case something breaks, but we're gonna reset the console now and load up our next save. Suffix of blimp. Yeah, I'd be all.
Well,
over that.
we've started off 10 different branches of Muppet conversation in the chat. Please continue.
Yes.
There's important conversations being had here.
The rebranded Personas and Muppet Sonas. I already wanted to rebrand them as like Ninja Dogs, but now it's kind of like, well, Muppet Sonas also sound good. Do people still care about Five Nights at Freddy's? I mean, I think it's more of a like younger generation thing. They really care about it.
Yeah.
I think they had one sequel that was, if not bad, just something really different from what everyone expected, and then people kind of stopped caring about the series.
Yeah.
Though the fan base is still pretty rabid from what I've seen. They love those games.
I
So
love those mechanical monsters.
So my gauge for how like popular something is whether I will find knockoffs of it when I go to Serbian fairs, like in Eastern Europe. And the only knockoffs I've seen when I was in Serbia on fairs were My Little Pony and Five Nights at Freddy's. So I assume it's popular.
Oh wow.
Yeah, makes sense.
That would be pretty popular then.
Do we get XP for repeat bosses? Yeah, sure you do. I actually didn't get it to the first one, so here you go. Okay, Imperial City Infiltration. Let's go. Oh wait, we can change the costume on a save. That is very nice quality of life options. Thank you, Team Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Hey Blab, that picture of Scooter without his glasses is so cursed, I don't know what to do. There you go, Danny!
Oh wow.
You're cursed now too, honey.
He has tiny eyes.
I hate it. That's like what my eyes look like.
I still need my eyes for the rest of the stream, so I'll look at it later.
Yeah, you don't want to be thinking about Scooter without his glasses.
Yeah, don't look.
We've uncovered secrets of the Muppets that weren't meant to be unveiled.
We dug too deep in the Muppet-verse. This is our punishment.
Yeah, Hectara, I've definitely still seen, haven't been to a mall. I've definitely seen people wear those mall kiosk shirts that are airbrushed, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. I'm so glad mall kiosk airbrush shirts still exist. I never want them to end, and they shouldn't.
Pretty sure that's an industry that's going to stick around long after malls are dead.
Well, they're not just at malls. You can get those at, like, state fairs, all kinds of places.
Oh, yeah.
God bless knockoff airbrush shirts. I love them. Did you ever get one of those as a kid?
I think I might have.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was, but it was like, yeah, you just get it at a fair, and it looks kind of bootleg.
And you're just like, cool.
So our mission right now is to find Doku, which is the flaming head samurai thing, and get the sword back. But obviously there will be, I'm guessing, plot twists and whatnot.
Dominic White. Harry Potter had a few directors. Is it Chris Columbus who's doing the Five Nights at Freddy's, or is it another one of their directors? Because I know they switched directors halfway through after first few of the movies, and they switched back directors, I think. I don't know much about the Harry Potter. Okay, Chris Columbus. Okay, cool.
Wow, a Chris Columbus Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
So it's going to be like Home Alone.
It'll be exactly like Home Alone.
It's just going to be Home Alone, except that except there's going to be robots, so it's going to be like Macaulay Culkin is this horrible mechanical man who's like, I know nothing about the Five Nights at Freddy's series, so.
There's a lot of video game based movies in production now that don't seem like they should exist.
Like
that
Tetris?
Like Tetris, like Sonic the Hedgehog with Jim Carrey.
Pac-Man's coming out.
Pac-Man?
Well, they announced Monster. Ow, 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 wow, what the fuck? That is not okay.
They got guns.
They got guns? How is that?
It's not only that, I literally turned a corner and got shot to shit, which I guess is
Yeah, they were waiting for you. It was a firing squad.
I think this is payback for the game I'm working on doing the same thing to people. But yeah, that's not okay. Why would you shoot a ninja?
Yeah.
Sonic with Jim Carrey
That's not even fair.
Sonic with Jim Carrey sounds interesting. I'm terrified of that. That's not gonna be good.
He's playing Dr. Robotnik.
He is like my last choice for Dr. Robotnik. I would never even consider him.
He's not big enough!
Yeah.
I'm sorry!
He's got to be big and rotund and looks vaguely like an evil clown.
It should have been Danny DeVito.
So here's my theory on what will happen. I think they will, without knowing, accidentally make a movie version of Sonic 06. That's my theory.
I fucking agree.
They just happen to make the exact same script.
Literally, that is what I'm betting on.
The original Sonic 06, the storyline is pretty stupid Hollywood. Yeah, that would fit very nicely into an actual movie. And now I'm scared that's what they're gonna do.
Loveless says that Robotnik should be Paul Giamatti, and this is all I can think of now. This is awful.
You could say he's literally anyone else, and I'll be like, that's funny, but it's a better choice than Jim Carrey.
So who's playing Sonic?
Not Jaleel White, unfortunately. Oh, it was no, it was that guy from Parks and Rec.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, what's his face? The worst guy.
Oh, I know who you mean. He plays the guy. Right?
John Ralph.
Oh my God, John Ralph playing Sonic.
Yeah.
What is this fucking movie?
John Ralphio, if you're unfamiliar with Parks and Rec, his role is to be the worst person.
It's very funny.
Like he walks into a scene and he just upstages everyone with how terrible he is. That's how his character is. And now he's Sonic.
Yeah, it's the purpose of the character is just to be the worst character. Ben Schwartz, yes.
So I never read these things, but considering this one's called the guillotine throw, I think I should read it.
You must go now.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
While jumping forward, X and Y, I can do that. Okay, so it's that. Oh, that's a door, okay. Wow, this music in the background is very Xbox.
It is.
God, it is.
It's very period appropriate. I'm just sitting here thinking about that Sonic the Hedgehog movie that can't be real.
Like, did they even reveal Sonic's design for that movie? Like, is he gonna be human, or is he gonna be like CG, or he's gonna be a Muppet?
That's the weird thing. They haven't shown anything of what Sonic's gonna look like, and yeah, he should be a Muppet.
Just make all new movies Muppet movies, and yes, I mean that for the horror movies and the dramas and like the Oscar historical films too.
Just have 1 year where every movie has to star Muppets.
Just make it legal that way.
I mean, I think if all the superhero movies from Marvel were Muppets, they would have been much better.
Oh, totally.
Like, just look at Howard the Duck. Like, that worked well.
Listen, Disney owns the rights to the Muppets, and they own the rights to Marvel. I'm just saying, they could do it. They could do it.
I mean, they own the rights to everything, I think. They practically own
They
entire
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got the Simpsons rights with the Fox deal, but I know they have the rights to, like, Anastasia and... Did Quest for Camelot, was that Fox? No, I think that was Warner Brothers. So we could have, like... Oh, God. That means Disney owns the rights to some Don Bluth movies, which... Oh, I don't know about that.
Time to bring back Pebble and the Penguin.
Hey, no! Time to bring back Rockadoodle.
Oh, God.
No one wants that.
I want that. I demand that. And they take out the giant spaceship Earth in Epcot and replace it with a giant statue of the Rockadoodle Rooster. And I demand it now. And I demand when you go inside that rooster, you just watch the entirety of that movie and you can't leave. They just lock you in there.
Please don't talk about going inside the Rockadoodle Rooster on the stream.
That's inappropriate on many levels.
I hate that rooster.
That was a pretty bad movie.
That movie sucked. I'm sorry. I wanted to like it because I like animation and I like, cartoon characters, vaguely furry stuff. I like that stuff, but Rockadoodle is not good. It is not a good film. I don't recommend watching it unless you're like super irony poisoned or just like will watch anything animated with talking animals. So you're basically me.
Well, oh come on, man, calm down. I have
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
Well, I have a weekly movie night with some friends, so I know what's coming up next month.
No, I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Don't make people watch Rockadoodle. That's too much.
We've watched Worse Garbage. That's the tragic part.
Oh wow!
Well, last night we watched I Know What You Did Last Summer.
That's pretty good compared to Rockadoodle.
Well, if you need some dog movie recommendations, I can give you some, and then I can give you the recommendations for the worst dog movies.
Watch Bingo. Just watch Bingo.
Watch Bingo.
That's like legit entertaining.
It's just a fun movie.
It's a good introduction to dog movies, I feel.
It's a parody kind of dog movies. It's better than most dog movies.
I'm kind of
don't watch Star Paws though.
I'm glad there is an introduction to dog movies. Like it's such an elaborate genre.
Mm-hmm. I feel it's very accessible, even to non-fans.
Danny, Mr. Criterion here.
Entry-level dog movie. I like that phrase. Oh god, we have this.
Oh, now you have the nunchucks.
Watch as they're complete garbage in my hands compared to that boss. Well, we'll see how it works out for like a total of probably 10 minutes.
That's cool, at least.
That's kind of my problem. Like, all these weapons look cool, but I never end up using any of them. Like, when I play above Devil May Cry, at least there I keep using all the weapons, and here it's just like, oh, it's always just a sword.
You know what, Blab? I agree with you. Blab says, I'd say you have to watch at least Beethoven first to get a feel of the rules Bingo is intentionally breaking. That's true.
That
I
could
actually
be.
don't disagree.
Most people have seen at least one dog movie, though, so Bingo satirizes pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with Beethoven also being an excellent beginner's dog movie.
Oh, that one's
Oh, man.
Oh, which Beethoven?
Oh, man,
The first
Llama.
one?
Oh, yeah, the first Beethoven.
First one. Also, Llama, yeah, the first Air Bud movie is not that bad. It's a corny 90s dog movie, but it is way better than any of the sequels and the spin-offs and any of the Buddies films, which are not... I do not recommend watching a single solitary Air Buddies film. Just do not waste your time. You have wonderful lives to live. Please be free and not cooped up watching any of the Air Buddies films. We've watched them all. They're not good and not worth it.
The Buddies movies are the equivalent of a video game publisher like milking a franchise.
Yeah, it's...
Just making a whole bunch of stuff as cheaply as possible. No regard for quality.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, can I heal? Just in time before getting hit. There we go. Oh,
Mama, I am so sorry you've had to see all the Buddies movies at work. I hate to ask, but do you work at like a video... Do video stores still exist? Because when I worked in a video store, I had to watch a lot of shit.
Wait, you had to watch shitty movies? Like...
Well, listen. It was either watch like, put movies on like the screens, or have to listen to the same promo tape for Coyote Ugly over and over again, and please understand.
Yeah, it's more like they just have TVs set up that constantly play video all day. And yeah, like Alex said, it can either be ads or full movies.
But I don't even think video stores really exist as much anymore, so... Llama works with kids. That makes a lot more sense than being irony poisoned at the video store, not wanting to watch,
Kids would have better appreciation of the Buddies movies.
Yeah,
they're
can...
cute dogs doing cute things.
Mm-hmm.
But we have better standards.
So
we are mature adults.
So was there ever like an Air Buddy or Air Bud and Ernest crossover movie? Is that what the guy was called? The guy that made a million movies?
It was Ernest, and
Yeah.
no, unfortunately, I think that Air Buddies came into being.
He could have made a dog movie. That's a
wish
shame.
I wish he did.
Missed opportunity.
Oh man, I recently watched an Ernest movie, Ernest Slam Dunk, and
Yeah.
it's about an angel and a devil who are fighting for the soul of Ernest through a pair of magic shoes. It's a weird movie. It is a weird direct-to-video movie, and yeah, our roommate PC98 Jr. put it on because the description was about people fighting for Ernest's soul and with magic basketball shoes, and yeah.
That doesn't sound real, and yet I still believe you.
It's 100% real, and if you have, you can watch it for free. You can just straight up watch Ernest and the devil fighting over basketball. By the way, in that movie, it states that it basically posits that these janitors have like a city league of janitors who play basketball who are really good, and they eventually have to go compete against the Charlotte Hornets. How is that fair?
Wow,
How is
that's an
making a
actual
bunch-
team.
How is making a bunch of janitors go against the Charlotte Hornets fair? It's just...
It's an Ernest movie.
Yeah, so
At least he doesn't get executed in this one.
yeah.
Which one did he get executed in?
When he goes to jail, they put him in the electric chair.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like exactly, Jerry Aris. It's a lot like the plot of Like Mike, but it's Ernest and the devil and the devil and Angel are there fighting over Ernest's soul. Also, there's a woman who Ernest is really like obsessed with because he really wants to date her, but she's obsessed with winning the lottery, and so she teams up with the devil.
These subplots, wow.
Please, it's Ernest Slam Dunk. Or Slam Dunk Ernest, I think, and it is probably available for free on a lot of those free streaming services where they like throw ads at you. Yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid was another one that was extremely weird. I think no, it was Ernest Saves Christmas was the one that was gone by the CIA, not Ernest. Scared Stupid.
Wow. Is there like a pen and paper setting based on his like franchise? Because it sounds like you have enough material for that.
It kind of does. Alex makes it sound way more exciting than
I don't lie. I like things that are considered trashy. I like studying them and what they're about. And there's a lot going on with Ernest.
There's a lot you can learn from Ernest.
Not really.
You can learn the importance of being earnest.
So do you two have a like garbage franchises podcast? And if not, why not?
We really should.
We should.
Considering how our conversations usually devolve into this. We're either watching dog movies or talking about them. It was something we planned a long time ago, but never really executed on. It was the series where we made one episode called Direct to DV Dog. It was about the Beethoven Super Nintendo game and also the Beethoven films.
We should just do it and call it like the media dumpster.
We should.
Just
We only release a new episode every April Fool's Day, so look forward to that.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask: would you like more attack or more defense? What seems more wise in this game?
I say attack.
Attack.
Okay,
The best defense is a good offense.
I agree. And we're gonna get the Izuna drop scroll.
Yeah, Blab. Ernest Scared Stupid is about little trolls capturing children and Ernest's dog, and these trolls turn them into pieces of wood.
What?
I remember it scaring the shit out of me as a child.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Hi PC98 Jr. She's the one who was like, "Hey Alex, let's watch Ernest Slam Dunk Ernest."
Those are some long combos, damn.
Yeah.
XY, XXXY.
Okay, we're gonna switch back to the Grand Sword anyway because it's so. One thing I just noticed, so if you look at the level, both the staff and the sword can be upgraded, but the nunchucks seem to be stuck at what level they are, so I'm guessing they kind of probably fall behind later.
Probably so, if you can't upgrade them, yeah. And everyone's recommending the Izuna drop.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be everyone's favorite move.
Okay, let's check it one more time. I think it was like XY, 3 times X, Y, X. XY, 3 times XY. Okay, we can do that.
Yep. Classic ninja move.
Okay, I can't do it like on nothing, so we need a victim. Oh, speaking of.
Oh my god, this music. Hell yes.
I remember the PS2 era.
Yes.
Also, man, some of these like shooting grenade launcher at me.
That doesn't seem nice.
Apparently with this part with all the explosions is what made Blab stop playing this game, and yeah, this looks like it would get irritating with enemies constantly shooting and throwing things at you. Sort of reminds me of the problem I had with like No More Heroes. Like the first game I got through without incident. I don't think there was any point where there was like a difficulty spike. Second game, the first thing they do is start throwing these enemies with guns at you, and you have to like play the game in a completely different way to deal with gunfire, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I started like a screen playthrough of Beatdown Fists of Vengeance, and the first part of that game was really charming and interesting, like where it's this Streets of Rage style RPG where you also start a mob. And then the second boss basically goes, okay, you can't punch him because he'll dodge or block everything. You can't grab him because if you grab him, he'll counter grab you. And you can't block his attacks because he is using bladed weapons, and you can't block against bladed weapons. So it was basically just, you know, I can't do anything.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds rough.
It was very interesting because we were like, oh, this is a Kaguya game, which means it's gonna fall apart, like every Kaguya game eventually, and we were wondering how it was gonna fall apart because it seemed so promising, and yeah, we got to the boss fights.
Kaguya's good at making games that seem interesting at first, and then they just, like you said, totally fall apart. Like, I had to review Win Back 2 so many years ago.
Oh my god.
And that game started out extremely stupid, but like in a likable way, and then it just... the joke wasn't funny after a couple hours. It was just like, oh, you should have made a better game here, guys. And again, I guess that's their way of doing business. These janky yet inexplicably charming games.
Yeah. Also, Simon, going by like your ninja, your deadly than any gun, like if they gave me the Gray Fox just like deflect all bullets with swinging your sword thing, this would be much cooler.
Yeah, that seems like something they should have included. Just make him seem really badass by making bullets hardly seem like they hurt him, instead of going around a corner and just getting shot to death. It's not very ninja-like.
I think it's just a commentary on how ninjas have fallen behind the times and didn't advance with technical innovation.
That could be it. They're not prepared for today's modern challenges in the workplace.
Not at all. We need to retrain these ninjas. We need to teach these ninjas how to code.
Yes, Loveless, there was a Win Back 2, and it was by a completely different developer than the first game. And worst of all, it was Kaguya. I feel so bad for them. Like, their final game, Nier, is what they put everything into. All the good stuff from other Kaguya games. They just combined to make Nier, which is this wonderful, beautiful mess of a game that I love.
I love Nier, yeah.
And they were rewarded by being shut down. Like, damn, they finally put all their effort into making one fantastic game, and there you go. And now Nier's incredibly popular.
Like, when they announced... So, like, just for reference, like, on the PS3, my favorite game is just, like, the first Nier, and I was pretty much... I had made peace that we would never see another Nier because it sold badly, it reviewed badly, and the company that made it shut down, so I was like, we're never getting a Nier, it's impossible. I just completely lost my mind when they announced that, like, that was so left field.
Oh, I did too. I was like, what? No, this shouldn't even be possible. Not on any level.
Yeah, the worst part, I was watching it, like, live stream, and as they were announcing the names, I was like, this looks like, whoa, this looks like a Nier game. I wonder what they're going for, and they keep announcing the names, and it's like, wow, this really seems like it might be a Nier game, but, you know, that's not happening. And then they announce it, it's just like, I just tweeted, like, 50 tweets in a row of me just all caps yelling.
Yeah, basically me. I caused some strife at this old game site I used to work for called Joystick because I love Nier, And famously, the site refused to review the game because
the fishing.
The reviewer got too frustrated at the fishing and gave up.
Oh man, yeah, I remember that. I was so angry about it.
I was too.
Danny is still angry. He occasionally
I still hold a
brings it
grudge,
up.
yeah.
He does.
I hold grudges over stupid things.
He does. Bless you. Don't worry, I do too.
It's like the mini-map is right there. Look at the mini-map.
The worst part is I made that mistake as well. Like, I fished at the wrong spot. It was like, what am I doing wrong? And it took me, like, I think 7 minutes, and then I looked at the map, and my friend that was with me, like, oh, what about that part? And we went there and just continued on. I was like, oh, I guess it's here, actually.
The thing is, yeah, that's a genuine flaw in the game. They should have addressed that, definitely. They should have made it way more obvious that it starts you off in the wrong spot. Like, my roommate was playing through that game, and I could tell the exact part he was at because suddenly I hear all this cursing coming from the other room. And I run in there, and I'm like, you're at the fishing part, right? You gotta go to a different place. And he's all like, oh, damn it. So yeah, that's like a universal experience with Nier. And yet it's still like the best game ever.
Hey, it's Bouncer.
Okay, can I go in without a ticket? Can I just fight this man? Is it really just that? Like, I am a master ninja, but I obey the laws of a fucking bar?
Yeah, you got like 5 different swords on your back.
Like, I have
You're just
killed...
like, well-
I've killed so many people for less.
Gotta respect the need for a ticket.
Jeez.
I respect your space, sir. This music is so good. I feel like I'm watching an FX original crime drama.
Yeah, it's around that time.
It does. It's like...
People talking about Drakengard now. Unfortunately, never played those. I hear Drakengard 1 just gets nuts near the end. Just like, it goes full Yoko Taro. And then the sequel was just way less interesting. Someday I gotta go back and finish Drakengard 3. I remember liking that, what little I played of it.
I have
Oh, you
brought a
should.
legendary weapon to Tyrone. A weapon known only by a select few. I have hidden it in a dark alley, in a location where only a ninja will be able to reach it.
Yeah, Drakengard 2 was unfortunately by a different... That was before we knew Yoko Taro's true power, though. And they retcon it in Drakengard 3? Good. Yeah, everything I've heard, even from fans, they just say, like, no, don't play the second one.
Alright, the sword is in a place that in the alley that only ninjas can get. Huh?
Yeah, it's a dark alley, which is kind of very generic of a term in a
Yeah.
city full of alleys. Oh, let's see what the map says. Okay, bar is here. I mean, that looks like a dark alley on the map. I don't know if there's like a little jump spot.
Yeah, this looks like a dark alley.
Maybe I need to like wall jump several times. Let's use our ninja vision. Ah, okay. I think we need to jump up there.
Okay.
Let's figure out how to jump up there.
Can you run on the ball, or...?
I think I can run on the walls, but I need to figure out... I think this might be a ninja puzzle.
Mmm.
Or maybe
Ninja puzzles.
I'm trying to see if I can like climb on this, because it's climbable, but I guess it's not.
Dominic saying this part is, quote, real nasty. This does seem like a nasty platforming puzzle. It's not even real obvious what it expects you to do so far.
Maybe I need to do a backflip here. That seemed close. Nope.
Alright, Festivore says you have to start at the entrance to this alley, apparently.
And that there's like, I think someone else said there's like a little indicator on the wall after you inspect it where you can run.
Oh, I see them. Okay.
Oh, that is...
Oh,
That
okay.
is me!
Yeah.
Oh, I see
Wow.
it. Wow, okay.
Oh, that is nasty. Oh,
That's so, like,
good luck.
subtle. Oh, damn, that was close.
Oh, come on! You made it. They should get that. They should have, like, the lady should have just given you the sword and be like, good job, Ryu!
In the days before YouTube, this part would probably have me screaming.
Oh, look, it's a golden or crystal Xbox.
Oh, sweet!
Oh, nice! It's an Xbox! Sorry,
Sweet
sorry,
prototype
sorry.
Xbox.
Sorry for yelling, but it's an Xbox.
You can buy one of those in Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Oh, it replenished my
yeah.
health and...
You got charged with energy!
Xbox is life.
Oh, it filled you with power.
Wait, that's the prototype Xbox, right? The one, the aluminum
Yeah.
one. Yeah, wow.
That one was never released. Okay, congratulations on your ninja weapon.
It's good it was never released, because I would really want one if it was real.
Mm-hmm, me too. It sucks, but I love it.
Just a giant X in the middle of your living room.
Okay, so how
That's a massive shuriken!
Wow, yeah.
Throw that at the bouncer. That'll get you. That'll win, right?
No, you need a ticket.
Oh, who needs a ticket when that guy has no head? Oh, it does not phase him. You're cutting off his legs repeatedly, and he's like, whatever.
Still need a ticket.
Is there a ticket in that dragon's mouth?
No, that's just a stone tablet.
Boo.
Okay, well, at least we got the windmill shuriken, so... we can move on.
Yeah, I gotta say, that guy's a good bouncer.
Nothing is phasing him.
I mean, that shuriken keeps bouncing off of him, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's made of iron.
Okay, let's test the shuriken.
Do you think these guys will have... It's like, do you have to get the ticket from... thing? I just...
Man, I bet.
Wow, guys, how about you don't use guns?
Yeah, like, come on. We're more intelligent than that. You can use swords
There we
and
go.
giant...
Yeah.
That's
Good old gonna drop.
That move is so complicated to do in Dead or Alive.
But it looks so cool.
It does.
It is. Okay, so we have to find a ticket, I guess, which is...
Where's Ticketmaster?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go to Ticketmaster.com and have everything sell out right away, and then you have to buy it from a scalper.
Mhm.
That's how tickets work.
Yeah, I even like... I was gonna go to a electronic live orchestra concert and said like a notification, oh, as soon as like you announce this concert, please let me know. And I got an email, hey, we announced a concert, open it, everything sold out.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, online ticket sales are the worst.
Yeah. So we came through here. No, wait, that's the wrong area. No, we didn't come through here. Drawbridge, Dwarku, Clock Tower, Zarkon, Great Bridge. Okay. So
Got a lot of options here.
Mm-hmm.
let's go this way then. Go to
We
Dwarku.
will purchase this.
Simon, is Dwarku where we have to go? I'm fine with taking a hint for this.
Let's see. Someone says go see Muramasa.
Oh, go see Muramasa. Okay, I can do that. Oh, okay, he sells. Oh shit, do I have to grind for souls or armor shit?
You really do have to go buy a ticket.
Yes! Oh, man.
I was about to like consider like maybe I need to buy a ticket from him. I'm like, no, that's just dumb. Why would I do that?
I want to know more about this meat road that was apparently on the map.
Yeah, me too!
A road made of meat.
I guess we'll try this. Oh,
That's not a ticket.
because there's stuff here. So where is the ticket?
Under blacksmith?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Also, I should probably put an armament. So we have reduce attack power increase, increase damage done by kick and throw techniques. So let's just go for more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
See
Now you get to go to the party.
Yep.
Okay, you got your formal suit?
Yeah, wear a tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish he had a tuxedo. I picked that immediately.
I wish he had a suit and tie that looked like the outfit he... Just an awful nasty suit with like these just big fake muscles on him, and it's all red and shiny and shit. Just disgusting.
Like a Halloween costume.
Yeah, like a Halloween. It's like literally in the shape of a suit. Just awful.
These dudes are weird.
You guys, I'm trying to get to the party.
Exactly.
The worst part is they throw these like exploding shuriken, and apparently I can like dodge them even when they hit me, or dodge the explosion, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, it seems like that should blow you up, but still pretty convenient.
One thing that seems merciful in this game is that they drop health. Like, it doesn't seem like a game that you'd expect to drop health after you kill enemies.
Yeah, that's unusually nice for this game.
Oh
Where'd the
man.
bouncer go?
So wait, now I don't need a ticket? What the fuck?
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Yes! Yes!
It's a strip club for lizards?
Yes!
Oh my god, that stock scream.
Yes, it's the most generic scream. It was the dogs in the Resident Evil intro. The exact same scream.
Well, rip to that dragon. They they were just there for the free wings. They have some of the best wings in the city.
Yeah.
The worst part is I know all of these characters from Dead or Alive because eventually they just moved all Ninja Gaiden characters in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a fiend.
You don't see them much nowadays. It's hard to believe.
I was wondering when we get to see Rachel. She's pretty. It takes a couple hours to reach her.
The curse, whether they are a saint or a sinner, can succumb to it and become a fiend.
So what does that make you?
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for...
I think Ryu should be wearing her outfit, honestly.
Do you know
That would be a good twist.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for him?
Like, you know, it's an option.
going to
Like one of those hidden costumes has to be a
You have
swimsuit,
no idea
at
what you're
least.
up against, do you? If he could be killed,
It's only
I'd have
fair.
done it myself long ago.
Agreed. Agreed.
He was the one to
So I don't know if it's in this one or in Sigma that you get to play as Rachel. But there are a
I
few
think that might
chapters.
be Sigma.
Yeah. Because I think like there are sections where you can play as her and Ayane.
night.
That's cool.
And I remember famously like Itagaki saying that Kasumi would never be playable in a Ninja Gaiden game because she is too pure for such a violent game.
Oh, Itagaki.
I'm just passing by. By the way,
Who's this guy?
I think he was laughing or smiling on the blimp, like during one of the cutscenes. But that's about it. He reminds me
He's
of
the
that.
blimp master.
He reminds me of that vendor from Castlevania 64, the devil guy. Simon, I don't know what this costume is or how it's unlocked. I think it might have been just from a previous save file. So there you go.
Alright, what's your ranking? You got
Nice.
Greater
Not
Ninja.
bad.
No ninja dogs. Still no deaths either.
Yeah.
Man, playing all those Souls games has paid off.
Now you're finally able to play Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. Now I'm finally ready for a proper game.
Mhm.
No, because last time I played this, like, the completion, or I attempted to, was, I think 3 years ago, and I just remember, like, advancing being a pain because I would just keep dying and dying, and it would basically just inching with progress.
If you wish to follow Doku, first
And now you're used to it.
monastery. It is located in the Dwarku district across the drop.
Okay, this costume's apparently based off Ashtar from Ninja Gaiden 2 for NES.
Oh.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's meant to be a fiend version of. I get that. Okay.
Okay, so if we go into club, will we fight some things? Or we get to go to the bar?
Yes.
Yeah, go to the Lizard Club.
Yes, get a rum and coke.
What would a ninja's favorite cocktail be?
That's a good question. Part of me thinks that ninjas don't drink because they need all their wits about them and that they're kind of obnoxious about it. But
Actually, they're
On
like,
the day off, though.
they're like
On the
super
day
straight
off?
edge.
I would say, oh god. Part of me is just like on their days off, they're just, man. Ooh. Now I'm trying to think of like, I guess something like, I would say, I'm trying to think of like, would it be more like martini-like? Would it be more,
Something fancy, something pretty,
really fancy?
so that no one would suspect they're a ninja.
Yes, it would be one of those giant novelty, like,
Yeah, those giant blue goblets filled with like
Yes!
little paper umbrellas.
yes, it would be like from like Joe's Crab Shack or some other novelty chain restaurant that serves like massive cocktails. Like, oh my god, ninjas spend so much time at TGI Fridays, you wouldn't believe it. They're just always there. They're always getting those
I'm more of an
appetizers.
I'm more of an Applebee's ninja. Loveless says sake, which is like the actual answer, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's like when they're in ninja costume, they would definitely always have to drink sake because it would be wrong to not do it.
Arcade cabinet.
Video game!
No game in it.
Bullshit!
What a tease. Go find the PC board.
Yeah, the board's gotta be around there somewhere.
So
And then you gotta find a JAMA harness. Oh, it's a pain.
I think if you beat the game and you get here, you get to play the arcade Ninja Gaiden game, the very first one.
Whoa.
And that's what I remember reading, at least.
Which one of these has the original NES ones? I thought, was that the original game?
I think this one also has a...
Okay, that's good. Yeah, the arcade game's nice, but NES game's definitely better.
Or a ninja goes to be a designated driver. I mean, I don't think ninjas even drive, they just run everywhere.
They run really, really fast.
Or just hijack something. They'd probably like not even drive, they'd find a car and just stand on it. Like they...
Oh,
Yes.
they're all about skitching.
Yes.
They're all about skitching.
Like they call an Uber and then they like hide and then the Uber comes and it's like where the fuck are you? And like you're not there and then they just jump on the car and skim paying.
Yeah.
Yes!
It's Stealth Kitchen.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Yes, exactly. I feel bad though, because that Uber driver is either just gonna hang out there or... Hey, so that ninja's...
Hey, it's still a free ride.
That's true, that's true.
Well,
Although some places will charge you if you cancel like that.
what I'm more surprised is they didn't make so many like alternate accounts for Uber. Just like to never pay.
He's got like 20 different accounts, but they all say that his name is too lazy to change the name.
Burner accounts are the way of the ninja.
He's got so many burner phones.
Yeah, so you have he has a flaming cartwheel ninpo, but you haven't seen the burner ninpo.
Yes, it is a special skill. This game apparently has the arcade version and the NES games unlockable. Okay, that's good.
Do you want general tips? If I get stuck, I will definitely ask for tips. So far, we seem to be doing okay. I don't want to jinx it. Doing better than last time.
Glad we got that tip so you could find that Xbox prototype, though. That was important.
That was very useful.
What is up with Meat Road?
It does say Meat Road, right?
Well, we can't go there yet.
Okay, let's see. Do we have Lily Key? Key crafted Shifu Lily, so that goes somewhere. Wonder if it goes. We have to go through Meat Road, maybe.
Meat Road.
Meat Road. Meat Road.
Okay, let's check it out.
Yes.
Sounds like a challenge at a restaurant. Like if you can eat an entire meat.
So you're cut off there.
Oh, it's a challenge for a free meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a good name for a challenge, though. It's just like you get like these, like you get a very long table, and just like you have
Yes.
to like eat everything in this order specifically.
It sounds like a Texas barbecue challenge or something. Like you have an entire platter in front of you that's like on the specialty plate that looks like a road.
There's
and
places that do that. Yeah, they give you a ridiculously sized steak and say you got to pay for it unless you can eat the whole thing.
and it's like a outrageous, like $100 or something if you can't eat it.
Wow.
Yeah, America's kind of weird.
Eating can be a challenge.
Okay.
We have an entire eating. There's an actual. There is a league of people who do like eating challenges called. They're the Major League Eating League. It's a real league, and they are people who do like hot dog challenges and stuff. And it has its own political intrigue and everything like that. This is a weird country.
Anyone ever beat Kobayashi at that hot dog challenge?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the new hot dog champion?
That would be Joey Walnut. I think is the hot dog champion.
I'm impressed that you knew his name, and his name is Joey Walnut.
Yes. Okay, no, I'm actually.
Oh, it's
Kobayashi.
Moat Road. God damn.
Moat Road.
Aw.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
It's still Meat Road to me.
It is. Kobayashi was actually kicked out of the Major League Eating League after like, and there's some like.
Was he
behind-
doping?
What?
Was he doping? Was
No,
he
he was not doping. That's like, no, he just they either it was a fund reason, it was either a funding reason, or there was some behind the scenes intrigue about like.
It's
some-
all politics with those hot dog eating contests.
You know what? It kind of is. If you're not a member of the Major League Eating League, you can't participate in the Nathan's 4th of July contest. You have to actually be an accredited member. It's really weird. So now I'm looking up Joey Walnuts.
Whoop says 1 year Joey Chestnut
Chestnut. It's Joey Chestnut. Thank you.
ate
Thank you
69.
for fixing me.
Joey Chestnut ate 69 hot dogs 1 year. That is nice.
Joey Chestnut, not Joey Walnut. I'm sorry. Joey Walnut is like someone else.
Joey Walnut is a much better name. Oh well.
This all sounds incredibly not real, and I hate it.
It's a whole different subculture, man. You could live your whole life not even knowing that there's a competitive eating scene.
Mhm.
A second late, you would
Hey,
fit
there was-
nicely into a sandwich.
Thank you for the cheer, Knife Crow.
The Major League Eating people even have their own video game
What?
Mhm.
called called
Yep.
Major League Eating.
There was a downloadable WiiWare game where, it simulated the act of competitive eating.
And it was
Oh.
sponsored by the official Major League
Okay.
Eating team.
Okay, I have to ask this, sorry. If it's a Wii game, and it's about eating hot dogs, do you actually use the Wiimotes to simulate hot dogs?
Kinda. There's a lot of
Kinda.
waggling involved. I don't
Oh.
think it explicitly says this is the move you do to eat the hot dog.
Okay.
That would be kind of distressing.
Like trying to like simulate eating the Wiimote or something, I don't know.
That would be fun too, but I don't think they did that. You know, funnily enough, I think I remember, spoilers, the final boss of that game is a bear.
Oh god, now I have to play it.
Wow.
Yes. Like, after the champion Kobayashi, it's all like, now face a real challenger, a freaking bear.
There's a, what is it? I think it's like a karaoke game where you play singing bears, and people keep asking me to stream it.
That would be
Kuma Uta.
Kuma Uta. Yeah.
Yeah.
We streamed that a couple years back, I think. I have an original copy of that game. It's pretty good, but you need to know Japanese to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's basically all lyrics. You're just writing lyrics for the bear to perform on stage. You can have him singing about fried chicken and stuff. But there are all these really slow-paced, sad songs, so he's just kind of like being miserable, singing about chicken.
Oh no, poor bear.
He's just trying to fit in, trying to become a karaoke star.
Oh my god, can you knock it off with the grenade launchers? I've had enough of that in Fortnite. Jesus Christ.
Blab, that's a great idea. They should have simulated dipping the hot dog in water to better process it.
Is that
That's legit.
Is that a technique?
That is a
Yes.
legit pro strat. Yes.
Another technique is to expand your stomach a few days before by drinking gallons of milk.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a very common tech. It's I was fast. I go through hyperfixations because of whatever, and I went through one where I was just super curious about Major League Eating after I'd read a book about it.
Well, I'm glad you did your research.
Yeah,
You know about Joey Walnut.
it's just-
Chestnut, sorry.
I feel bad getting it wrong because like Joey Chestnut eats a lot of hot dogs, and I should respect that and respect his name and not call him Joey Walnuts, because I realized where I got that from. There was a political site that for years called John McCain Joey Bag of Walnuts, and that just
That is a completely different thing.
Yes, it is. It is nothing to do with Major League Eating.
So yeah, if you want to eat 69 hot dogs, you better start dipping them, and also drink a lot of milk beforehand. This sounds disgusting the more I
Don't
think
do
about it.
this. Yeah, just live your life instead.
Just appreciate hot dogs as a non-bingeable food.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. You don't have to eat 69 hot dogs within 10 minutes. You can
like you just the way you are.
Mhm.
You don't gotta impress us.
The Retro Pals validation hours. If you can't eat 69 hot dogs within 10 minutes, you are still valid. You're still valid.
I'm just glad that I tagged this Twitch stream as educational as a semi-joke, and it actually turned out to be true.
It is. We're learning a lot today.
We're gonna so much about Joey.
I don't think like any of my students have been this informative.
I'm sorry.
It's about completely useless things, but
Yeah.
now you know.
Listen, someone out there is going to be able to use this knowledge of dog movies and eating contests to be able to really, really just improve their life or something.
There could be a new Major League Eating champion watching this right now. Hey, when you hit it big, give me some of that money.
Please, actually, I could really use that. Give
Or
it to everyone
at least
in
give me
chat,
some free
too.
hot dogs.
Yeah.
Or at least like link to our streams or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we have to go.
Shout out my Twitch address while you're eating hot dog Major League event.
www.twitch.tv/pals. Dipping it in the hot dogs.
Then he throws up and we lose our viewers. that's the risk you gotta run.
It's true. A reversal of fortune.
Is there like a charity event for like Major League Eating called Food Done Quick or something?
There should be, but as far as I know, I don't think out of charitable Major League Eating events.
Ooh, where's the competitive eating tag here on Twitch? They have
no. No.
hiking, they have keyboard keycapping, some really specific stuff, but real competitive stuff like eating, nowhere to be found.
I don't think I could ever watch a competitive eating stream. I think that would just kill me.
Probably.
Yeah.
It takes a strong stomach.
Nice.
As both a competitor and a viewer.
Oh my god, these people just won't fucking let go of that trigger.
Loveless calls it eat sports. That's so good.
Sports.
Ooh,
That is so fucking good.
that's catchy.
That is so good.
Watch
Do
it.
they still have? Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just reading chat.
I was gonna ask if they still had the eating together tag on Twitch, because you maybe could use that one.
Ooh, yeah. That could fit in the same category. Only you're not like casually eating, you're professionally eating.
Bullets and shurikens don't hurt you in the air. Okay, so I'll just spam jump then. Ow. Well, swords hurt me in the air. I guess you can have it all.
Yeah.
Wow.
That dude just exploded.
No, it's a shuriken on me that exploded, and I guess
Oh.
the box exploded on him as well.
Old man Marsh says, "I can't wait until the movements and suddenly all the stomach. This is all I'm going to think about."
It's not the speed running of competitive eating you have to worry about. It's the tool-assisted speed running.
That's all I'm thinking about now. This is all I'm going to think about, like, for the rest of my life, is tool-assisted Major League Eating.
Like, that is probably the scariest thing I've heard all Halloween. Honestly.
It is.
That is awful. Oh, wow.
I think I'm sorry for cursing every single viewer in the stream right now.
No, it's okay.
It's pretty genuinely horrific, yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong bridge.
Food clipping, yes.
Oh my god. Just someone wiggling their stomach on the table and like the...
Oh, I dropped all the hot dogs into a bottomless void underneath the level.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I lowered the drawbridge, not the great bridge. My bad. Okay, let's go back to there.
Different bridge.
A bridge too far. Yeah, go in here. That looks like an interior. Oh no, I don't know what. I know what it is. Okay, let's go here.
It's nice that bullets and shurikens apparently don't hurt you in midair. That's good to know. But the sticky ones do.
I like that. I like that after you throw them, they explode into a thing of blood. That's...
Yeah, the misty blood cloud is one of my favorite things. It just dissolve.
Chat's still talking about taxing food, and it's wonderful. God bless y'all.
We can go straight ahead and around.
The idea of a character underflow in a competitive eating contest. The chat's just writing a horror novel right now. It's
just zipping, doing a zip through a hot dog. You just squat underneath a certain part of the Coney Island boardwalk, and then all of a sudden you've got like 269 hot dogs in your stomach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Blab says Dagwood would probably win food contest of hot dogs in a single sandwich and squishing it down to mouth size.
Definitely. He has an advantage.
This is awful.
I'm glad everyone else is as fascinated by the idea of Major League Eating as we are. They try to play it off as this normal sport, and like, no, you're gorging yourself.
Yeah, it's not like, I'm not saying this because I'm like, and also I think Major League Eating is a great thing everybody should do. It's more just like, it's so weird, and not only is it so weird, there's this real like infrastructure to this whole thing, leagues and politics.
A lot of people think it's a good idea.
There's an entire politics involved with Major League Eating, but just imagine just like an entire like governing body for people who just shove like 69 hot dogs in their mouth.
So would like say something like there be a category of speed eating that's 100% completion, and then one that's like just like, I don't know, the base, just like finishing the food, so like you eat without the bread if it's a hot dog or something like that.
Like any percent would just be eating the franks and leaving the buns behind. Yeah. You could have like special categories for condiments, like whether you like ketchup or mustard.
Oh god, mustard percent. Oh, and then like and then it's like oh man, this condiment doesn't go with this one, so that's why like it's so hard to speed eat this category.
Yep. Yeah, I'm the relish champion.
Yeah, I'm seeing other people mention in chat, and yeah, my mind that it's a bit of a waste, you know, just feeding someone 69 hot dogs that they're just you know, maybe not the best use of our resources.
Says you.
Okay, fair enough.
I know. I like to think. Well, I want to think about the lives of these like people who are champions in eating. Like, do they proudly say that to their friends who aren't in the scene? You know, it's like I don't really talk about saying like, oh, I don't tell like a random person to the stream, but do they go like, oh, I ate 69 hot dogs like to the person they just met?
There's a really good book about this, and if I could remember the name, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm sure it's a prestigious thing. You could brag about it. Some people might even be impressed, but other people might not be. It depends on the crowd you're in. You gotta gauge the crowd before you reveal that you're a major league eater.
Like I like to think this is like an alternate lives. Like you know somebody for years, and then you go to their house and you see a championship eating belt. They just tell you, yeah, I ate like 70 hot dogs in 1 hour, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
That would be a hell of a thing to spring on someone. Like, what do you think of that person? Do you think better of them or worse? Maybe a little bit of both. I'm disgusted, but also impressed.
That would probably be my reaction.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of
the book is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say the book is called. I'll give a link in a second. The book is called "Eat This Book," and it's a first-hand account of a journalist talking and spending a year on the Major League Eating circuit. And it's pretty good. I remember it being pretty good, at least in 2007 when I read it, or 2008. So sorry if it sucks.
See, now we have a direct reference to a written work. We're clearly educating people today, citing our references. This has been a very productive stream.
Oh god,
I'm like extremely impressed by all of our efforts.
And apparently it's motivating you because you still haven't died.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm just running a bit in circles, but otherwise it's been fine, I think. Will this be on the test? Yeah, next stream we will be asking everybody to what they've learned about Major League Eating. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
Ow! I don't think I have any healing left on me. No, I do not. Well, this is a predicament.
This could be trouble.
Yep, well, we have an amulet of rebirth, so we're fine. Kind of.
Oh, good.
I stocked up on those, anticipating much worse than we had. Okay, let me figure out how to get exactly to the drawbridge from here. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Okay.
People mentioning possible gimmicks for competitive eating champions.
The masked horker, luchador who is a competitive hot dog eater, yeah.
I'm telling you, we've got champions in.
Come on, Twitch, add the tag. Add the tag. At least add variety.
At least add variety, if not hot dog eating.
Competitive eating is a variety.
It is.
Something.
Yeah.
Jeez, these ninjas are rough. They're actually worse than the gun dudes.
They seem like they take a lot of life off you, yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, I need to go up there, I think. Oh, and that's for this. Okay, I know what I did wrong. Got it. Got the architect for the city. It's really bad. Go ahead, it's gun buddies.
Seems like a pretty lengthy level. I think they intended you to be in here for seeing the map over and over.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like... Is there a quick button map? Okay, there is. It's the black button, that's why I didn't know what it was.
Ah, the black button. The most forgotten Xbox button.
Probably for good reason.
Mm-hmm. I saw today the price for the reissued Duke controllers for original Xbox, you know, the really big ones. They're reissuing those for Xbox One, and the price is $69.99.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they didn't cost nearly that much back then. They had to have been like 30, right?
I mean, it's like the NES Classic.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's got to have more features, like, I don't know. What features do you add into a Duke?
Hazard?
Yeah, add hazard, yeah. Make it like radio controlled, give it Bluetooth, I don't know. But yeah, it's just the same design of the giant controller for people with giant hands, only it costs like 3 times as much.
The worst part is I'm not even using the Duke, I'm using like the S controller or whatever it's called. Like the S model, which is a smaller version of the Duke. Ergo, what's the point?
Yeah. I like the S ones better back when Xbox was something I actually played. Yeah, I definitely preferred the S compared to the Duke. Good way to murder your hands is to play Gun Valkyrie with the original Duke. I do
Oh,
not
no.
recommend that. That
Oh,
is pain.
this way. See, this is what my issue was. I couldn't find these stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think I threw that man over the fence by accident.
You did.
Eh. It works.
There we go.
And they don't like being stabbed.
Yeah, like what the hell? That's my main form of communication in this game. That's how Ryu expresses all of his emotions, by stabbing others.
Whoop in chat apparently prefers the Duke. Yeah, a lot of people are real Duke diehards. Some people were real happy to see it make a comeback because it's just sized right for their hands.
I have tiny baby hands, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm delicate, so I like the S.
You're delicate boys. We enjoy lady fingers and wearing little sailor suits and eating
fancy
lollies.
parties,
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Always been on Duke. Duke is the best. Duke is life. Yeah, a lot of Duke fans.
I'm also just used to the DualShock, but that's because like the Xbox was non-existent in my childhood.
Hmm.
Was there another health drop here? No, it's karma. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a different save file because I'm doing poorly now. Okay, so
Duke
where
is basically a big Saturn controller. I guess I could see that. It did have that 6-button layout. That was nice.
Yeah, I would
Other than
really
that-
like a Saturn reissue because I really prefer this 6-button layout for fighting games.
That Saturn Model 2 controller is like one of
Sorry, I got
every new...
cut off there again.
Oh, I was saying the Saturn Model 2 controller is the best, and every console should use it.
Yep.
At least make it an option. I should be able to plug it right into a Nintendo Switch.
Agreed. They have USB versions of those controllers?
I think they do, yeah.
Ooh.
There's like a really good one, and then they reprinted Saturn USB controllers, and the new printing is apparently total crap. So that makes it tough to find a good one. Hell, I'll take a Genesis 6-button controller. That was good too.
Yeah. I remember playing like Mortal Kombat and a Genesis 3-button controller, and then you had to like press 2 buttons to block and shit.
Yes. Or like on Street Fighter, where you have to push start to swap between punches and kicks.
Oh god.
Having to do that like mid-combo. Good times.
I want somebody on the Evo to just like exclusively play with a Mega Drive 3-button controller and win.
That could be a fun thing, like an intentional 3-button tournament. Only for the true champions.
Yeah, there was this one Street Fighter 4 tournament where the person won with a PlayStation 1 controller, but not like the DualShock, like the regular one.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I know Sonic Fox uses regular controllers. He does,
That's amazing.
and he's the champion, so therefore that's the correct way to do it.
He also uses like, I know he tweeted about buying some like custom controller, but it's not. It's still the DualShock 4 layout. It just like has, I guess, better autocorrect on the D-pad or something like that.
Hmm.
God, this level is really long. What the hell? We haven't seen a boss in forever.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
This Ninja Gaiden goes open world.
Ninja Gaiden all of a sudden has a lot of ninjas.
Too many ninjas in my ninja game.
Just reduce the ninjas by like, I don't know. Tighten up the ninja graphics on this level.
I'd like to see 10% less ninjas.
Or make Ryu like 10% more ninja than all the other ninjas.
Yeah. He should grab parts from the other ninjas that he's defeated and add them to himself.
That's awful.
It's called Body Horror Ninja Gaiden.
I don't love this.
Like
I don't.
Instead of equipping a sword, he actually equips somebody's arm holding a sword.
Yeah, he just has like a third arm.
Don't like this. Is it like sticking out of like his stomach or something? This is awful.
It can be anywhere.
No!
He like holds an arm in his hand, and that arm is holding a sword, so it's like an extended sword.
Okay, okay.
You can have the arms holding other arms, so you can have like 8 arms. This is a good game.
I wonder if I have to fight this.
I think he might.
Hello. How do you even air juggle something like that?
I love him. Good luck.
That's a pretty cool looking creature.
That's a cool dragon demon thing.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's 3.
Oh no! There's 3!
Oh my god.
This might be an issue.
Good luck.
I don't think fire works against the fire breathing thing.
I don't know. They're being set on fire. Maybe they like it though. They are fire demons.
Alright, that one fell. Good job.
It's like that one early fight in Dark Souls against those gargoyles.
Oh god.
Or suddenly there's a second one.
Oh god, that reminded me. I still have traumas from that.
Yeah.
Exactly are you? You're much more powerful than just a human.
My strength comes from training, not from some curse in my blood.
Wow, way to judge Ryu. What the fuck?
I was convinced once that my blood was pure. But then I saw what my
Trying to take shortcuts via curses.
I
It's all
watched my
training.
twin sister was cursed and twisted into a greater fiend. Now I know the path I walk is not.
Doku.
He led her down the path of evil, and she succumbed. Fiends are pitiful beings, destined to live forever, slaves to the forces of evil. And there's only one way to release them.
I mean, we're all kind of like slaves to capitalism, so like it's not that bad of a deal.
Yeah.
To kill my sister. To kill Alma. Beneath this monastery, there is...
You know, you could have told her behind you or something.
Yeah, that'd be the nice thing to do. Whoa, that thing.
What is this?
That seems very unfortunate.
This is nasty.
Banned.
This is nasty. Please kill this nasty, nasty critter.
It's just all eyes and flesh.
I hate it. Oh, it's disgusting.
Okay, don't worry, I got this.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna set everything on fire.
We believe in you.
Oh, the fire isn't
Please
actually doing
defeat.
anything.
Oh, the fire doesn't work.
Okay, I think I have to cut the tentacles. There we go.
Oh yeah, that did some
Okay,
damage.
yeah. Yeah, the tentacles were blocking the
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Now we have to kill the tentacles again.
It's viscerally disgusting to me, and I can't really explain why.
It's an Xbox-looking monster, is what it is.
It's all brown and gray, and there's nudgels and crudgels and meat and
Crudgels.
eyes, and I hate it.
Maybe I should equip the windmill shuriken. Has to be for something. Also, yeah, we have smoke bombs that didn't show that off because I haven't found the proper use for them. Because they apparently blind enemies when the range is so short, you might as well not use them.
Yeah, you're better off just using your sword.
There you go.
Ow. There we go.
Alright.
Nice.
Hack him up. Take that eyeball creature.
Yes.
Got him.
Did it. Oh god, she's all covered in slime. It's disgusting.
Gross.
Oh,
Congrats, everyone. We did it.
It'll take weeks to get that out
I've
of her
never seen
hair.
one like that before.
Ugh.
Something strange. There's so many of them.
Ayane. Running errands for Mirai again, I see.
The boldness of the fiends is the work of the Dark Dragon. It is a cursed blade, bestowing an unfathomable strength on those wicked enough to wield it. As we speak, its power is growing.
That would explain the stirring in my blood.
No, I think that's a slime.
Duh.
Blood. It dominates all humankind, assisted by the power of the fiends.
Ayane, take care of Rachel.
Understood.
Ryu, I've heard there is a hidden path under the monastery that leads to the Emperor's palace. Doku will also be there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Ryu.
Ah, it's this guy.
So the Dark Dragon grows in power with each killing.
Oh god, who the hell is this guy? He looks like an Escaflowne villain.
Yeah.
Galleon.
Just in time.
Those shoulders.
My Excellency.
Hell yes.
As always, I provide you with only the most reliable information.
The blade grows stronger and
Wow,
faster
those
than
are
I
like
expected.
really wide shoulders. Really imposing.
That's how you can tell he's a badass. Biggest shoulders in the game. And your ranking is
Oh, Celebrating Ninja. Whew.
still
Nice.
Greater Ninja. No ninja dogs here.
Mm-mm.
Oh god. Let's just save. And I think we will wrap it up here because we're on the 2-hour mark exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Good progress today.
Yeah.
Bunch of levels, no deaths. I think Ninja Gaiden Black is definitely the way to go.
Yep.
I haven't seen Sigma yet, but it's assuming that's not like way better. Yeah, probably better off with this one.
Yeah, so next week we'll be doing Sigma for the PlayStation 3. We'll be doing the first chapter of it, and we're at first 2 chapters, the opening, and then we'll continue off from a save file from here. And yeah, Danny, Alex, where can people find you in case they don't know?
We are RetroPals. We are here on Twitch at twitch.tv/RetroPals, where we do a weekly variety show. We'll be back on Monday with Sega CD Monday, where we play all the Sega CD games in chronological order. Also on YouTube as RetroPals, and we're releasing a new episode of our Chrono Gaming series N64 Chronicles on Monday. It's about shogi, or Japanese chess.
It's good. It's good. I edited it, so you know
Yeah,
it's
confirmed. It's good. Look forward
Mhm.
to it.
Nice. And as for me, tomorrow you can also tune in for Beatdown Fists of Vengeance as we try to get through that Kavia game.
Oh my god, good luck with that. That'll be something worth watching for sure.
Yeah.
And thanks for having us. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
that was fun.
Yep, thanks for being here. So yeah, we'll do the last Ninja Gaiden stream will be next week, so definitely tune in for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. See how Sigma stacks up.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
I'll
excited.
see if anybody is streaming that can host. Yeah, I'll stream Dan streaming Lemlon too, so check them out. Good night.
Bye.